Hi, this is Dr. Subhatra. In today's session, I am going to discuss about the creep in concrete structures. So what is creep? It is a time-dependent deformation of the concrete under the permanent load. That is, permanent load is what? That is the self-weight of the concrete. Okay, when concrete is subjected to the compressive loading, it deforms instantaneously. This immediate deformation, we'll call it as an instantaneous strain. Now, if the load is maintained for a considerable period of time and undergoes some additional deformations, even without any increase in load also, there will be some deformations. Okay, this time-dependent strain, we'll call it as a creep. So these are some pictures which shows that creep has occurred. See here, this is the dead load of the structure. It leads to the deformation. Even after removing the load also, the deformation has occurred. See here, see this portion and here the crack. See this portion here, this is due to creep and this one is also due to creep. Okay, so what are the factors affecting the creep? It is a concrete mix proportion, aggregate property, age at loading, curing condition, cement property, temperature and stress level. We'll see each and every one in detail. First is a concrete mix proportion. The amount of paste content and its quality is the most important factor which influences the creep. The poorer paste structure will produce higher creep. So the creep increases with the increase in water-cement ratio. So what indicates a poorer paste structure? When the water-cement ratio is more, water is more, the paste formed will be in a poorer quality. It increases the creep. Then, creep is inversely proportional to the strength of concrete. When creep increases, the strength will get reduced. So it is a vice versa. Then coming to the aggregate properties. Aggregate undergoes only a very little creep. It is actually paste contributes much more to the creep because aggregate is a stiff material. It does not contribute much. As it has a higher modulus of elasticity, okay, when there is a higher modulus of elasticity, the creep will be in lesser value. So therefore, when compared to the normal aggregate and lightweight aggregate, this lightweight aggregate will show the higher creep when compared to the normal weight aggregate. Okay, this is a picture of a fine aggregate and different sizes of coarse aggregate. Then the next criteria, next factor which affects the creep is the age of loading. So age of the concrete, concrete is meant to withstand for a longer duration, that will design it for about 100 years. So age at which the concrete member is loaded will have a predominant effect on the magnitude of creep. The quality of gel improves with the time. Such gel will creep less. So whereas the younger gel, when it is subjected to loading, that younger gel will not be so strong. Therefore, in that case, creep occurring will be more. The moisture content of the concrete being different at different ages also. So this influences the magnitude of creep. So the picture shows here, this is a strain. Okay, the strain as the time goes on, the strain is getting increased. After some time, after removing the load also, okay, creep occurs. So here, this is the instantaneous recovery after the removing of the load. Then here this is a creep recovery. And after sometimes also the deformation continues for throughout its life. This we'll call it as a creep. Then coming to curing condition. In view of the smallness of the creep strain, the amount of water expelled due to the creep from the micropores into the macropores must be very small. Okay, so what we can say from this is, larger the curing, smaller will be the creep. So we have to go for larger curing. This is a curing condition. Then coming to the cement property. The type of cement affects the creep. So far, it influences the strength of the concrete at the time of application of load. So fineness affects the strength development at early stage. So fineness determines the creep. Finer the cement, higher its gypsum requirement. So that the regrinding of the cement without the addition of gypsum produces an improperly retarded cement. So therefore in that case you will have higher creep. Then coming to temperature. The rate of creep increases with the temperature, okay, above 70 degrees Celsius. As far as the lower temperature is concerned, freezing produces the higher rate of creep. So extreme hot climate and extreme cold climate will induce the creep. Then coming to stress level. This is directly proportional to creep and the applied stress. There is no lower limit of proportionality because concrete undergoes creep even at a very low stress also. And in the higher stress, creep will be higher. So this picture shows when in the lower stress also creep is there, at the higher stress also creep is there. So the relationship between creep and elastic deformation, how can we say that? Creep strain is equal to elastic strain into the creep factor. So the elastic strain, how we can modify that? Elastic strain is what? Young's modulus or the modulus of elasticity is stress by strain. Okay, that epsilon you can write it as sigma by E. The sigma is the stress and E is the elastic modulus. Okay, therefore we can find the creep strain by means of stress, elastic modulus at the age of 28 days of the concrete and then the creep factor. Then what are the effects of creep on concrete structure? So when we consider the concrete beam, the deflection increases, creep increases the deflection. So the deflection of the beam is mainly due to the creep. When eccentrically loaded column, that is for beam, here coming to column also, for the eccentrically loaded column, creep increases the deflection and hence it leads to buckling. The loss of pre-stress due to the creep of concrete in the pre-stressed concrete structures you can see in the picture. Then the creep property of concrete will be useful in all concrete structures to reduce the internal stress because the loading will not be uniform. Okay, therefore the creep will be there, okay, in concrete structures due to non-uniform loading, or else we can call it as a restrained shrinkage. In case of mass concreting, that is usually we'll go for mass concreting in dams, reservoirs, okay, on account of different temperatures also, because the different temperature will be there at interior, surface and at the exterior conditions. So there here creep is very harmful and there it will cause cracking. See here the cracks are produced in case of mass concreting. This is due to the differential temperature conditions. Okay, so far we have seen what is creep, what are the factors influencing, what are the effects of creep. Thank you.